to create sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so the question is you have to create a promise without using new promise thing.
Oh, okay. Async my function and sorry, function. Okay, and this will return a value. And if I try to consume it, like, sorry, result with my function, this will return the promise inside the res.
Yes.
Should I console it?
Yeah, you should console it.
Okay.
So just can you, okay, it's okay. So right now it is a promise with resolved. So
Yeah.
so can you make it pending if we use it?
Can I make it pending?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I make it pending?
I'm also thinking because
Yes.
I also don't know how we can make it.
Okay.
Hmm.
What about if we don't return anything? No. Like it's the defined value. I have to make it pending. The async operation is returning some value, a promise object, but it is resolved with this value. I have to make it pending.
So first make it reject. First, like how will you reject it? Let's forget about pending.
How should I reject? How will I reject it?
Yes.
I can always throw an error.
Yeah, you can throw error.
Throw new error, and this will be rejected. Yes, but error is the rejection page. How should I make it pending?
Yes. So usually it will be pending if we use await keyword. And await keyword we can only use if we have a promise.
Yes.
You got it? So comment out the code which you have written above, like uncomment. I mean, whichever my promise we have created above, just
Okay.
uncomment that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I gave you an idea how we can make it pending.
Yes.
You can use that. You can use that. Like use my promise.
Okay. Yes. I think this is the promise object. This will await for that to be resolved or rejected. That
And
means
resolve it with your name.
and
Like
with my
resolve
name.
it with your name. First, make it pending. It should be pending for some time,
Okay.
but you will resolve it not with the value of this promise, but
Okay.
with a string, which is your name.
Okay. This should contain the result. It will suspend the execution letter until and unless this promise is resolved, and I have to resolve. This will contain the resolve promise, but I have to resolve it with my name.
Yeah,
This would do.
yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
We can check now. This is new for me also.
Okay. Okay. Uh, it is in pending
Yeah,
state.
yeah, it is pending. So it will be pending until we click.
Yes.
So If you click on resolve, I think we have, yeah, you can do resolve, but we have not put any console log on resolving. Like this res is a
Yes.
promise.
Res is
So
so I have to no
uh,
no no. I have to wrap inside another function and then call that await function, and then res will be consoled.
you can use dot then here. Like
Okay. Because of why? Because of the reason it is a promise, right?
yeah, exactly. Because res
Okay.
is a promise, you can use then. You can use await. So don't use then. Stop
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I want you to use await, but don't create any function.
Okay.
Yeah,
Want
you
me to
have to
use?
use await here itself. Just await, await res. Uh,
No, no, not here. Here.
you can use both places. It doesn't matter. It will be
Okay.
so. Will
Is
it
there any
work?
question, or should I check it on console?
You can check what will happen now.
Okay. Syntax error is there.
Actually, I think if you have put in console log, maybe because of that, you can use
Okay.
await in front of that function. You
Okay.
remove and yes,
We cannot use await outside the async function, right?
we can use.
Okay. That's new for me.
Yes, if you read that error which is coming.
Okay. Await is only valid in async and the top level modules. Yeah, it is coming error because we have used the await
Yeah,
outside the async function, right?
yes.
Okay.
But I'm telling that we can use, if we make some changes in our code, we can use on top of.
And the top level bodies of modules.
Yes.
Uh, I don't know the meaning of that.
So that second part is telling
Yeah.
how you can use outside that await keyword.
Okay.
Let's try. Let's see what you can do. You can Google also if you want.
Okay.
Like,
I should Google whole thing.
I think it may
Okay.
give answer directly.
Await is only valid in async function. No, 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 no.
Everyone
Fatal.
is asking to create async function, right?
Yes, yes, everyone is asking. Uh,
You know modules in JavaScript.
modules.
ES6 modules. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, modules we can like export and import, which contains some kind like
Yes.
bunch of code,
Yeah.
right?
So how do we make a file module?
How do you make a file module?
By default, it is not module.
Yeah, I can use strict or of the at the top.
No,
No,
it won't make it module.
it will activate the strict mode only.
Hmm.
How can I make it module?
So if you make it module, that code will work.
Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, I have to import it like a module in the
How will
index file.
you import it like module?
Type by defining the type is equals to module here. No.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's not giving any error. Nice.
Because it is correct.
Dual
No.
type. Okay. Okay.
Remove this code, this text which you have written. Yeah.
Okay.
Now resolve it and it will work. See.
Yes. The module.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that we are discussing module, let's see. Let me see if we can make any other questions with promise here.
Okay.
Come to JavaScript file.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have made a promise which can be pending, which can be resolved, which can be rejected with async function.
Yes.
But we need to have a promise so that we can await and make it pending.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the question is, if we are using this await keyword, then the execution of that function is stopped, right? It will not continue.
Yes, it is suspended.
So if that execution is stopped, will it not block the main thread of JavaScript?
If the execution is stopped, will it not block the main thread of the JavaScript? No, because it is pushed in the callback and the main thread is empty or free to execute another functions from
Okay.
the call stack.
So let's say if this my func has 10
Yes.
lines, okay,
Okay.
and on line number 5, we are
Okay.
using await.
Okay.
So first 4 lines of the first 4 lines of the function will be executed. Then
Yes.
await keyword will come
Yes.
and execution will be stopped,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Then you said that that function will go to the callback queue or somewhere else.
Yes. Yes.
And when promise is resolved, then how will it come back again?
How will it come back again? Through the event loop, which keeps on checking the call stack.
Yeah. So if that function comes again, so will it start executing from line number 1 or from line number 5?
Okay. It will start executing from line number 5. My answer is line number 5.
Okay. Your answer is, or you're sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, it will execute
Yes.
from where it left.
Yes.
So
Actually, I read that suspension thing after got rejection in the last interview.
okay. That's good. In interviews, you will get to learn a lot of things.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
These kind of problems are always asked in interview, the promise. Because normal in day-to-day life or in working in some company, you don't get to write promise
Yes.
from scratch or these things.
Yes. Yeah. But if you understand these things, you will catch any problem very quickly.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the thing with async functions.
Yeah.
They stop the execution wherever they encounter a wait keyword,
Yes.
and whenever that promise is fulfilled, that function will start executing from that line where it left.
Yes.
And again, if there is another await keyword, it will do the same thing again and again.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Now, this was not machine coding round. We can say this is output based round, but I did not send you any code snippets. Now let's do some output based with module. Okay.
Okay.
So I want you to create one more JavaScript file.
Okay.
Write some code in that file, console log something or something. Yes, and
Some only one message?
yes, any one line.
Okay.
Now import this file in your JavaScript file, in your main file. No.
Okay. No, in the main file.
In the
This file.
JavaScript file.
Okay.
Yes. You need to import it here. What I would ask you to do is make a copy of this file and delete all the code from this file, so that just for backup, make a
Okay.
copy of script.js file so that it is available for your backup. I want this file to be cleaned. So just
Okay.
make a copy. Just do Control C and Control V in the file expand, like Command C and V. You like expand that file manager files.
Okay. Okay.
Just select the script.js file, Command
Yes.
C and Command V. Command C, no, not there. In the file explorer, yeah. Command C and Command V.
Command C and Command V. Oh,
Yes.
okay, make a copy. Okay.
Yeah. Now come back. Leave this copy file. This is for your backup. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Close this and clean this script.js file.
Okay.
Now first import that script1 file.
Okay.
So
I have to.
what, like we have written only console log, but we have not exported anything from here. So
Yes.
you need to export some variable, create some variable and export it.
Yes.
So like on line number 2, you can create one variable and export it.
Okay. Sorry, some variable, and this is Avinash, and I will export variable. Sorry, variable in the curly bracket.
Yes. Now
I
import it here.
have to import. What was that?
Variable.
Variable. Okay. From script one,
Yes. Now,
and can console it here.
yeah, you can console it here.
Yeah.
One more question. Like
Mhm.
before this import line,
Yes.
on like write one more console log.
Okay.
Just starting, just write start in string.
Okay.
Now I want you to guess the output, order of output. What
You
will
want?
come first and what will come later. And remember, there is one console log in script1 file also.
Yes.
So you need to take this into consideration also. So there will be 3 console logs. What will be order?
Okay, that's a tricky one. Uh, we used to import, keep the import statements always on the top,
Yes.
because we want to make things clear. Like JavaScript should import all the files before executing, or nevertheless JavaScript would do that. Okay, I'm guessing here. Import statement will be executed first, and then our console.
Okay.
Uh, this is executed first, so this console Avinash, sorry, my name is Avinash would come first.
Okay.
This console log would be second, and this would be third.
Yeah, you can check.
Okay.
Maybe some. You can check what is the error.
Uh, Localhost is not, this index file is not there.
Script.js you need to write. Yeah, if you have written only script, you need to add that extension in script. It's the main file.
Okay,
Script
okay. Sorry.
add JS. It does not work in vanilla JavaScript. In React,
Okay,
it will work.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, it
Uh,
came.
yeah, I reloaded it by accident. Mine is Avinash, start, and then Avinash. I guessed it totally correct. No?
Yes. Yeah, correct. You guessed it correct.
Uh, we tend to, or we used to keep the import statement at the top. I guess so, because nevertheless JavaScript would do that.
Yeah. So can you explain me like the import statement we have written on line number 2, but
Yes.
how it is executing that line number before the start also?
Okay. So there are two phases. First, JavaScript would assign the memory, do some all assigning memory part, and then the execution part.
Yes.
So in the first phase, it tends to collect all those things, keep those variable hosted, and
Yes.
I already said, I am guessing the import statement would be like first encountered or executed by the JavaScript.
Yes. That is correct. Yeah,
Okay.
that is good. Now I have one more question. If we create a variable, let's say var something in this file,
Okay.
var anything using var, yeah,
Okay.
assign it some number.
Okay.
So in which scope I want, like the question is, this var is going to which scope?
This var is going to which scope?
Global, local, block, which scope?
This would be in the global scope.
Okay. Global scope means we can access it through the console also, right?
Yes.
You can try. No, means we can go to the console, browser's
Okay.
console.
Okay.
You can try that anything variable.
Okay. As
Why
soon as
your this takes so much time to reload?
I don't think it should take time, but
I think if you open it in incognito, okay, slow 3G, you have
okay. Okay.
throttle.
Sorry. So that's why
Refresh now. Refresh it. Yeah,
yeah, it
this is
is.
how it should be.
Okay. What was the variable?
No,
Like,
you just type the name. You don't need to add console log.
no, anything is not defined.
So if it is global, it should come here, right?
It should come here. Uh,
Why it is not
where
happening?
is the functional scope? But there is no function, so it should be global.
So if it is global, we can access from anywhere, like other files also. Like
If it is global, then yeah, we can access this from anywhere.
so, you should be able to access from script one also. You can try console log anything.
Okay. Anything. It is not global. I we have seen here, right?
Yeah.
It is not.
So this is not a global. What is happening here? Why it is not a global?
Oh, this where is where is the where? Yeah, here. Where is generally the functional scope thing, but there is no function here, right?
And there is no function here.
So it will be popped from the call stack or erased from the memory as soon as it is created because
No, like if we create a global variable,
yes,
it stays always, right? Or we can
yes,
access it from the
yes,
console anytime.
yes. I don't know the answer of this.
Okay. So remove the import statement here
Okay,
and go to index dot save this file.
okay,
Uh, remove type module.
okay,
And again, there is one variable we are accessing. You need to comment that line variable. Yeah.
okay.
Now you can check. You can check in the console. Like you can type in the console anything.
Yeah, yeah. Here it is present
Now it is global scope.
because module enables the strict mode and we cannot move
No,
this.
you can use a strict mode. You just try to use a strict mode here. Just
Okay,
on the top, just add use strict.
this is how
Yeah,
used to.
that is true. So still you can use anything.
Yes, but in module we cannot.
First let's test that strict mode is working or not, right? If you're not
Okay.
sure, remove the var and it will give error. Anything
Yes,
not defined, yeah.
yes.
If strict mode is not there, it will not give error. Yeah. So
I am guessing this answer. Please correct me if I am wrong. We tell the browser, the index file that we're importing a module here.
yeah.
So,
So just do Control Z so that type module comes again,
okay,
and do Control Z here also so that whatever was in script.js file, so that
okay,
whatever earlier code was there, it will come.
okay.
Yes. Now,
So this belongs to a module, not the normal JavaScript file, which would be imported, and all the variables that are not within any function would go to the global scope.
yeah. So Then which scope it will go to? It will not go to global scope.
This will go to this file scope, script.js file, the module scope.
Yes, module scope. There is something called module scope.
Okay.
Just,
I didn't know about.
yeah. So just
I
put a debugger just before, like just after line number 6. Just up debugger. Come to the sources tab.
anything
Refresh. Okay, something is no. First fix that error and then come.
Okay. Let's just anything is not defined.
Yeah, because create a because in script.js we are using this variable anything.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Remove this line and put it there just before debugger.
Okay.
Yes. Now save it and come. So in the scopes tab, you can see there is one module scope.
Yeah. Yes. I can see. Yes.
There is one global scope.
Yeah.
The biggest scope is global scope.
Yes.
And then there is one script scope, which is technically global scope. Okay, so
Yes.
script and global, unlike they are kind of similar things.
Yes.
And then after global, there is module scope. Module scope is bigger than a function scope.
And smaller than the global.
Yeah, and smaller than the global scope.
Okay. I didn't know about the module. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, so I have one like video. I've explained all these things already in my videos.
Yeah. Yeah. I have seen some of the videos. I will check it out.
Yeah, check